Hey guys, it's Licious Kid from ClimaxCombo, and we are back with another Leaks of the Week. Still trying to catch up, so this week, this video will feature 30th, or March 30th to April 2nd. This is the final week for the Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works trial deck. It is already out, so if you want to see the full list, I'm sure you can find that easily online. But yeah, still just trying to catch up. So I know it's a little late, but better late than never, I'd say. So I guess with that out of the way, I will get right to it. First of all, it's this 2/1 Archer. It's 4K. As you can see, still a trial deck. So trial deck, Servant, to no surprise. What he does? Oh, he's not weapon. Oh, I guess he's not weapon because he's not holding any weapons. He's holding a teacup, but whatever. 2/1 Servant trait. What he does, he's a level assist in front, and he has another effect. When he's played from hand to stage, you may pay cost, which is 2. If you do, choose one character in your waiting room and return it to your hand. I'm sure many of you guys recognize this effect. It's a exact copy of the Lisbeth in the Sword Art Online booster, the very first booster, the Lisbeth level assist. Exact same card, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Lisbeth level assist is not bad at all. First of all, this card is a level assist. Right off the bat, that's not bad at all. And it has a decent secondary effect. Pay 2 to salvage a character. The salvage is not tied to any trait, which is actually kind of important in the Fate series, because the Fate series consists of servants, masters, and some cards are not servants or masters, like I think man, what's her name? Einsburn? I don't know. Ilya's mom, she's not a servant or a master, and she has a pretty good searcher. She's homunculus and alchemy or something. So kind of a lot of diverse traits in kind of a lot of diverse traits in the Fate series. So the fact that this level assist can pay 2 to salvage any character is also an extra benefit. And this is a trial deck card, keep that in mind. So in general, very solid trial deck card because it's a levels assist and a nice on play pay 2 salvage effect. So all around a solid Archer card. Let's go on. Tuesday. This week, this video should be fairly short because it's only one card per week. So next up is Saber 1045 trial deck. Well, this one doesn't count because it's climax combos. Anyways, 1045 Saber. This one's a pretty interesting card. It's a servant and weapon. What she does is when she's played from hand to stage, this card gains plus 1500 power until the end of the turn, so it'll be 6k. And a climax combo with this stock 1 soul. When this card declares an attack with Destined Knight, which is stock 1 soul, you may choose one of your own characters and return it to its owner's hand. Yes, you bounce one of your own characters. First of all, the Saber is okay. She hits 6k power on play, which is quite respectable, but of course, during your opponent's turn, she will most likely die because she is a 4/5 power. So, it's okay, because on offense, she's decently strong. She's 6k. And her climax combo is quite interesting. The stock 1 soul is not bad. I like building a lot of stock, so I'm kind of cool with the stock 1 soul. I'm down on that. So stock 1 soul, it's not bad, I guess. And but most interestingly, you bounce one of your own characters, and there's a lot of potential to this. You can of course save one of your own characters, like let's say you have like a level like a 1/1. You attack with the 1/1. Oh no, that's not gonna. Okay, you attack with like a 1/1. It gets reversed because they backed up. You attack with the Saber. You bounce the 1/1 to your hand, and then you can play it again next turn. Not the best example. I'll do something like a 1/0. You attack with a 1/0. It gets reversed. You attack with the Saber. You bounce the 1/0 to your hand, and it's kind of like you lost nothing because the 1/0 is in your hand. It's not reversed anymore, and so it does not go into the waiting room, meaning that you can use it again next turn. You can also use it with level 3s, of course. Bounce back a level 3 back to your hand. Same example, if the level 3 got reversed, then just bounce it back, and it doesn't die. And next turn, if it does have an on-play effect, like heal, then of course you can rinse and repeat the heal. So, kind of a lot of things you can do, like bounce one of your other characters, like if your opponent has a strong on-reverse climax combo, like the double attacker from Love Live, or if your opponent is playing as Nisekoi and you're afraid of Tachibana, and you can successfully reverse one of your own characters, let's say like you don't want any characters on your field, you can help accomplish that by bouncing your own characters to your hand so that you don't have any characters to get reversed next turn. Just naming random situations I can think of that this is good. But the most obvious one is to save characters or to cycle on play effects. So uh, lots of things you can do with this Climax combo, and should be fairly interesting to see if Fate players decide to use this down the road. Uh, I'm not gonna say it's bad. It definitely has potential, so we'll just have to see. If Fate has a lot of strong on-play abilities, then perhaps this Climax combo can be better. But if not, still a lot of utility to this card, and I'm quite interested to see how this go. Um, Maybe when the entire booster is out, perhaps we'll see more play. Perhaps we'll see if people end up using this card. But I like it. It's a very interesting card, and it definitely spices things up. So cool card. Next Wednesday is 002K TD Servant and Weapon. What this card does is you can place place two of your characters to rest. If you do, choose one of your master or servant characters. It gains plus 1500 power until the end of the turn. And it has another effect. It's a brainstorm. However, you pay one and you only mill one card off the top of your deck. And then place it into the waiting room. Then choose one of your characters against Soul plus X until the end of the turn, where X is the level of the character placed into the waiting room via the effect. So if you mill a level 3, you give any of your characters plus 3 soul. Of course, this can backfire on you because if you hit a level 0, or if you hit a climax, and you give no soul. So you paid 1 for absolutely nothing. You paid 1 to mill yourself 1 card, which really, really sucks. So yeah, this Saber, very interesting card. It's not that good, in my opinion. It's 002K, pretty weak. Wish it was 0025. But it does have 2 effects. Its first effect, where you place 2 of your characters to rest, to give a character plus 15. Not that good. The Fate series has the I don't know if it's a 2-1 assist or a 1-1 Rin. There's a Rin assist. She costs 1. I'm not exactly too sure on her level. However, what she does is you place her and another character to rest, and then you put a card on top in your opponent's waiting room to the top of the deck. So you essentially guarantee yourself 1 damage that you can potentially do to your opponent, and that effect is really good / annoying to deal with. So usually most master orientated Fate decks are spamming that Rin ability. So your back row is going to be constantly tapped, so you can try to deal a little extra damage. And if you're constantly tapping your back row for that Rin, why would you tap? You can't really use the Saber's first effect because you are, of course, tapping your characters to guarantee damage instead of giving extra power. Of course, if you aren't using the Master variant because you just don't like the Master variant, or you just play English and you don't have access to that Rin, then perhaps this Saber can be better. But still, its secondary effect is quite weak. I mean, it's nice when it does work. Like if you give a character plus 3 soul, then that's awesome. But still, it's very inconsistent, and you can essentially pay 1 to do nothing. If you want to run this card, I would definitely run her as a tech, maybe just a tech 1 of, if you really wanted to. It seems like a fun card, but still, like I said, very inconsistent because you can essentially pay 1 for absolutely nothing, which really sucks. So definitely, if you're gonna run this card, I would say run it as a tech of 1. I like Saber, so I might tech. If I ever built a Fate deck, I might tech 1 of the Saber for kicks. But still, definitely a tech card and definitely not a staple card, in my opinion. On to Thursday, April 2nd, 1500 TD, Proof of Contract Rin, Master and Jewel as per usual. What she does is when this card is reversed, and the level of this card's battling opponent is level 0 or lower, you may place that character to reverse. And as another effect of, you can place her to rest. If you do, choose one of your characters with Archer in its name. It gains plus 1500 power until the end of the turn, and it gains the following effect of, if the level of the card opposite of this card is lower than the level of this card cannot declare an attack. So first of all, this Rin is nice. It's a level 0 Suicider, which is quite nice. I can't think of a it's been a while since a trial deck has offered a level 0 Suicider with an effect. So the fact that the trial deck has a level 0 Suicider is quite nice. Its secondary effect, however, is like meh, because first of all, you have to target an archer character. I don't think there are a lot of good archer beaters in the series. Like, yeah, no really good archer cards come off to the top of my head. Does this card work with Gilgamesh's? Are the Gilgamesh cards considered archers? Fate. Fate 0. I'll just look through Fate 0 really quick. Archer King of All. Okay, so I guess it does work with the level 3 Gilgamesh's since he is an archer as well. But still, not that many good archer beater cards in the series. So giving an archer an extra power is like meh. She also has to rest herself, so you might have to put her to the back row, which would suck because you're wasting your back row potential on a card that doesn't really give you much benefit. So fact that she has to rest herself is also another downside. And of course, the last downside is that the archer that gets pumped cannot attack a character that's lower level than it. So if you have a level 1 archer, you can't kill level 0s, of course, while you give the archer the effect in the first place. But still, like if you have a level 2 archer, you give the archer power. He can't attack a level 1 character. And that's pretty bad because, like I said, I can't really think of a strong archer card off the top of my head. So I'm assuming if there is an archer card that you want to give power to, it's going to be relatively low power, and the archer might have difficulty trying to reverse a character of the same level because a lot of decks now are decently high powered, a lot of cost effective 1-0s running around nowadays. So yeah, the fact. So secondary effect, it's kind of weak. I don't really like it just because, like I said, you have to place this card to rest, and also the fact that you have to pump an archer, and lastly, the archer can't attack any level 0, can't attack a level under it. I think the secondary effect is pretty weak, but it is a trial deck, and it is a level 0 Suicider, so that alone makes this card pretty good for a trial deck. However, for the normal decks, the Fate series already has a level 0 Kiritsugu stock Suicider. I think that one is better than this card. However, if you don't like stock Suiciders, then I guess you can opt for this Rin. But I think the Kiritsugu stock Suicider is much better. And also the Kiritsugu is Master, so it can work in conjunction with the Avenger assist in the Hollow extra booster. And so yeah, I think the Kiritsugu is going to outshine this card in the normal builds. But for a trial deck card, level 0 Suicider is quite nice. And lastly, the final card they leaked is pretty lackluster. Or not very exciting, I should say. It's not a bad card. So last card of the day, of the week, I should say, April 3rd, and the last card to be leaked for the Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Work trial deck is this 2/1 Rin 7/5 TD card, of course, Master and Jewel. What she does is for every other Master or Servant, which, like I said, is going to probably be the bulk of your deck. Characters you control, this card gains plus 500. So if you have a full field of Master or Servant, she will be a 2/1/9/5. 2/1/9/5, not bad, but with so many series having a plethora of advanced summon level 3s, Nisekoi, level 3 Onodeta, Terraformars, level 3 Joseph, Girlfriend Beta, every color has an early summon level 3. Yeah, I could keep going on, but off the top of my head, the very recent series with early summon level 3s, this Rin only topping off at 2/1/9/5 if you have a full field of Master or Servant. Pretty lackluster card. I'm sure the Unlimited Blade Work trial deck, seeing as the pattern is nowadays, will give them an early summon level 3, and with the addition of an early summon level 3, I don't think this card is going to have much of a home in the Fate Stay Night decks. Yeah, I would say Fate has to get has an early summon level 3. I mean, every set is getting one nowadays. Especially the Unlimited Blade Works route / arc is focused around Rin. I'm sure Rin will get an early summon level 3 that is probably going to be pretty good as well. So, not too excited about this card, to be honest. But as a trial deck card, it's not bad. Because as a trial deck card, this will most likely, most of the time, be a 2/1/9/5, which is quite powerful for one stock. So, I guess ultimately in the end, if Fate does not get an early summon level 3, that's a master, then I guess this Rin can slash will be used because it does hit respectable power for one stock. But I'm going to bet money that Rin will get an early summon level 3 just cause it's Rin. And that is all for this video. 15 minutes, definitely one of the shorter leaks of the week, but that's just cause it's trial deck. Nothing too exciting here. I guess these are some actually interesting trial deck cards. At least they're not like vanillas like what they usually do with the trial decks or like 2-1-3K backups. These cards shown today actually have some spice to them. So yeah, kind of cool. Archer, definitely solid card. This Saber, I think, has potential. It's a fun card, spicy. So I'm interested to see where this will go. I don't think people will use it, but I think it's cool. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Actually, I would be a little surprised, but I think it's cool. I would like to see it being rad. This Saber, definitely a tech card. Just a one-of. Rin, I think outshadowed by the Kiritsugu, and I think there'll be better options than this. But definitely not a bad card. It's a 2-1, 9-5 most of the time, but I'm sure they will have better options than this. If not, that would be really sad. And that is all for this video, guys. I am finally caught up. Yay. Awesome. Now I can start doing current leaks of the week. And after this week, I should have more time, so I should be more up to date with the leaks of the week. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and until next time.